Well, thanks for coming back to Moon City Models. I have finally completed this 23T I've been working on. Pretty happy with the way it turned out. There was several times I was going to throw it back in the box and just quit. I bit off way more to chew than I can chew, okay? Yeah. See, I get tongue-tied even thinking about it. But I liked the way it turned out. I'm probably not going to try to do that much scratch building anytime in the very near future, although I'll get into it again. There's some things I know that I'd like to change on the next one that I scratch build a lot of. Scratch build the frame, scratch build all the four-link for the back, the coilovers, the shocks. You wouldn't believe the trouble I had trying to find wheels and tires. I'm 95% happy with those that are on it. Yeah. So I think it turned out really good. That 25 Chop 25T kit, there's still enough parts in there that personally you could build another, maybe a little 23 Speedster. You could scratch build a body, but the rest of the stuff, there's still enough stuff in there that you could probably do it. I'm not going to do it. I've had my fill. I'm going to take you off the stand, spin you around, try to keep it as stable as possible, and we'll kind of look at it and see where it went. Well, here it is. Candy apple red. It's basically red, white, and blue. I did a traditional candy apple paint job. I did a gold base, create text colors, did a blood red candy over that, used their clear coat. Next time I use Create Text, I'm going to do a different clear because it's just not really strong enough. You can hardly see it, but there's a little bitty chip up there on the radiator. A lot of these are just parts box stuff that I got. Those headlights, I have no idea what they came off of, but they fit. They work pretty well. Like I said, wheels and tires were a mess on this thing. I ended up, I don't know if you can see in there. So I had to fill the centers and then come back out with, I had to fill the centers and come back in and drill those for the axles. And it does roll. I'm pretty happy about that. It rolls. Motor, I did some rudimentary wiring on it. I did some stuff on it to make it look better. One of the things I did here, let me spin this around here, is, I don't know if you can see it, but that alternator, I built an alternator bracket. So the alternator has a bracket. Didn't do any other wiring. I did do a radiator hose just on the top. Did not do a radiator cap. I did, radius bars front and back. Pearl white interior. I like the way the steering wheel turned out. I built the steering shaft, built the steering bracket there that drop down. Did a little shifter knob with the blue. That's just a straight pin. I think anybody can tell that, but it looks all right. The gas tank I did a little filler neck and a cap on it. Found some little tail lights that I stuck in the back here. You can kind of see those coilovers that I made. There are shocks in the middle of those. Can't really tell it, but there are. So it is triangulated, still, are you saying it right? 4-bar going in, and then these from the back side. There's some things there I could really do different. And since I've never really did scratch building before, not like this, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. None of this fit up here. The dash, none of it. So I laid the dash back. I had to add a piece in there to it. You know, traditional hot rods had, here we go. They had a bar that went down to support that. I thought about doing something there, but I didn't. I have lost one plug wire somewhere. Maybe I'll go back and do it. Running open headers. Let's see if we can pick this up here and look at the bottom of it. It's nothing to brag home about. But I did a transmission. I had to make the drive shaft. I did a drive shaft hoop. Did a little bit of detailing on the starter. Hey guys, I am very, very happy with how this has turned out. Said it was a lot of work. Everything had to be trial and fitted and tweaked. Every stinking thing. Body lines on this thing. I complained about the body lines on that when I built it. Same thing on this body, even though it was a separate body. Same thing on it. I had to actually engrave those. They were almost non-existent. The ones here in the back, I had to do those. They were just, come on, focus. There we go. Did those in the back. Did a blue carpet in there. I thought it turned out really pretty cool. So anyway, guys, happy with that color. I think I'm going to do another candy color on my next rod. I'm going to do kind of a custom of some sort. I'm not exactly sure which one I'm going to do. I got a 51 Ford I might do. I'd really like to find not the 41 Plymouth, but I'd really like to find like a 49 Dodge body. Probably not going to find that though. Probably not. If I could find like a 51, 52, 53 Chevy coupe, not the long turtleback or the fastback, but just the coupe, I got an idea for that I'd like to do. Anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what I did. Like I said, it took forever. Of course, I didn't work on it all the time. I've got other stuff I do too. You know, I metal detect, I hike. I'm kind of a semi full-time caregiver. So finding time to get in here to the bench can be challenging sometimes. But I wouldn't have it any other way. So, let me stop this, turn you back around. So once again, thanks for coming. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next, but I'm going to start another one here before too long. I've got a candy orange. I'd like to use kind of a candy lime, yellow lime, tequila lime color I'd like to use. Do some kind of a mild custom on something. I've got a 60 model Corvette, I think, that I might tackle as a custom. Everybody does those, either stock or hot rod, right? Dragsters or just street rods, street machine, or restored. What about a custom? Mild custom. Full-blown custom. That could be cool. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And as soon as I get the other one down and make up my mind, I'll do a start video on it. And appreciate y'all. Thank you.